Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Manny, and I'm one of the co founders of TaxCure. Today, I'm going to talk about the basics of obtaining new tax resolution clients online. I'm going to cover the building blocks to get started. These basics will help you generate clients online as well as build a foundation to use for more advanced methods in the future. With online marketing, you want to create an avenue where your target audience and people searching for your name or your brand can find you. It's important that your presence helps build trust and confidence in you and your company to give the taxpayer confidence to move forward with your services. The two main topics we're going to cover are having a website and information to include on it, and second, having references and reviews from other websites. First, let's talk about your website. Your website is an important avenue for people to find you and contact you. Either they know your brand name and they're able to find on the internet, or they're searching for your services or certain problems that you help with, and they came across your site on the web. Here are some of the most important aspects to include on your website. First, let's talk about a team page or an about page. It's important to have an easy to find page where you talk about yourself and your employees that work there. People want to know that they're real people at your company, even if it's just yourself. People are weary of sites with no pros. Many of these sites are lead generation sites. When a taxpayer fills out their information can be sold to multiple companies and they could receive many calls from sales reps trying to sell tax services. Consumers know this, so be sure to include information about yourself and your team. This also helps build trust. Another important thing to have on your site is a clear call to action. What I mean by that is to have it very easy for them to contact you. Make it as simple as possible for them to reach out to you. The more hoops they have to jump through to find your contact information, the more likely they are to move on. Be sure to have your phone number on each page. Have it in the header, have it in the footer, have it on the contact page as well with other information. Also, have a contact form and put this on many pages of the site. Some people prefer to have you contact them, and it's a good way to promote offers that you have. You could put some wording on the form to complete for a free consultation, free quote, or free tax analysis. If you don't offer a free consultation or free quotes, this is something you should highly consider since people are more likely to talk with companies that do. This is also a great way to build trust with a potential customer. Next, be sure to have a services page. Show the services that you offer to show a potential client that you do offer the services that they need. If you offer services and don't have them listed, a potential customer may think that you don't offer it. So be sure to list all the services that you do offer. Next, have a problems page and show all the types of problems you resolve. Many times taxpayers don't actually know what service they need. They just know their problem and they have a need for a professional to help find a solution. Most taxpayers have no idea what an IA, PPIA, CNC, or OIC are, but they do know they have a tax lien, they can't pay their taxes, or their wages are being garnished. Be sure to have trust symbols on your site. Things like you're a member of the BBB or different trade associations you're part of. Also think of other third-party review sites that show positive aspects of your company. People know you could put whatever you want on your website, so showing other websites that talk about you helps give more confidence to the taxpayer. Also, be sure to show your address on your website. People want to know you have a real address, even if they don't plan to visit you in person. Search engines also like to see a real address, and this is also important for the local factor and ranking for those hard to rank for terms. Have a contact page with your address and consider adding it to the footer of each page. When having your own website, be sure to learn the basics of SEO, or search engine optimization. This is a topic we'll go into more depth on in a future video, but understanding the basics of title tags, meta descriptions, keywords, internal linking, site structure, and more is important for search engines to better understand your site and display your content to people searching for your company or information contained within your site. With your website, make sure you have control over it and you can post your own unique content. What I mean by unique content is that the content is only published on your website and not replicated elsewhere. I see many people over and over again that use companies that focus on developing tax company websites and they get free content and they all use the same content. This content is fine if you don't plan on obtaining new traffic from search engines to those pages. Search engines don't like duplicate content, and it will not help you obtain additional web traffic to that content. Your website should also be flexible. You shouldn't look at it as a finished marketing tool. It's important to have a flexible platform that will allow you to continue to grow your website. Next, let's talk about third-party websites. Having these listings can be just as important as having your own websites, and the synergies of having both will greatly help you increase your potential for generating new clients online. These third-party sites that you can get a business listing can be used for getting found by potential clients and also brand reinforcement. By brand reinforcement, I mean someone doing a search about your business and trying to obtain more information like reviews, social posts, and any other information that will support or sway them from moving forward with your services. The best type of sites to focus on are those where potential clients can find you as well as reinforce your brand. There are hundreds of sites, but I'm going to cover a few of the important ones that have the most benefit for your time spent. First, be sure to claim your Google My Business account. This is another topic we plan on going into more detail in a future video. Basically, this gives you another listing in Google and helps with your local search optimization, and also shows you higher for those people searching for your company or your services in your geolocation. Next, let's talk briefly about Facebook. Facebook allows you to create a company page and creates a good way for existing customers to keep informed about your business. It also serves as another listing in search engines when someone searches for your business. Having this extra presence helps with brand reinforcement. Another site to consider is the Better Business Bureau, or the BBB. Getting an accreditation from them does cost money, but it could be worth it because it helps build trust in your brand. Generally, a listing in the BBB ranks very highly in search engines for your brand. So someone searching for your business and coming across this listing can help push them enough to become a client. Also, displaying the BBB logo on your site can be powerful and help give that extra push for a potential customer to reach out to your company. Some other sites to consider as well that I'm just going to mention are Bing Places, Yelp, LinkedIn, and Twitter. The last one I want to talk about is TaxCure. With TaxCure, it is much more than just a business listing site. We knew that it's not easy for taxpayers to find help with tax problems and wanted to allow taxpayers to find professionals quickly and easily based upon their unique tax situation. Like the other sites, TaxCure does an excellent job of brand reinforcement. Most people don't sign up for this reason. They sign up because of the prospects that find them directly through the site. But the brand reinforcement is one of the most overlooked values of TaxCure. We've made it so each professional can have their own profile that highlights the agencies they help with, the problems addressed, solutions offered, location, reviews, and much more. Not only do professionals get a listing for their personal profile, they also could make a listing for their company. So they have two chances to show in search results for their name, if that's their brand, or their company name brand. On top of having profiles, TaxCure has a unique search for taxpayers to use. The search allows them to search for pros based upon their experience with specific problems and solutions that pertain to a certain agency, as well as other factors to suggest professionals that the taxpayer is most likely to hire. TaxCure receives tens of thousands of visitors a month from taxpayers with various tax problems. The site allows taxpayers to find the best professional to help with their issue, as well as getting professionals, the clients that meet their unique skill set. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in signing up for TaxCure to obtain your profile and start receiving new prospects, the link is in the description below. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more tips on growing your tax clients.